And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. And it's good. 2 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Eason with some nice D. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Dort. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lu Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Thompson, that's good.
3 points.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
It's scooped up. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Here's Thompson. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Thompson's got 11 points. Out left to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Into the lane. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
Thompson attacking to the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. 1:49 left to play in the first. Eason, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Thompson.
Oh! What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And so it's Houston with it. 4-point game. The open shot by Brooks. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 13. Inside. Clock at 6. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Here's Joe. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Rockets lead by 8. Thompson with it. Joe covering. Thompson shot is off. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
To the wing, right side. Thompson outside. Count it. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's Eason with the jam.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Looking to win the run. Oh, Holmgren with an acrobatic jam.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Thompson. He's got 21. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Thunder trail by 15. Dort up top. Williams on the wing. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Easton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw misses. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. And another miss by Houston.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them, too.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Thunder trail by 11. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's Caruso. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Williams over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Williams with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Williams into the lane. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cut.
Adams a screen. Here's Whitmore. Knocks down the 18-footer. Whitmore's gotten 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
And the first half now in the books. It's Houston up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Williams. And here's Wallace. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Ali, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
An excellent pull-up jump shooter. Smith doesn't need much airspace to do some damage. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Smith outside. Shoots from the elbow. No good, off the front rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. Thunder trail by 8. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. So it's Oklahoma City now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The Rockets lead by 5. The 3, Smith. Caruso grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wallace. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. Down low. Adams grabs the miss. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the field.
1:50 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assisted.
Smith's got 5 points.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. It's Tate on the wing. Smith left side. Back to Tate. Pass to Smith. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He hits the second from the line.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And so they foul intentionally. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The first one falls. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Goes up at the stripe. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And coming up is 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Thompson with it. Over Dort. Thompson, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside. SGA.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Holmgren. Shoots over Şengün. It's hauled in by Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Williams misses. The Rockets lead by 3. Thompson scanning the floor. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Substitution on the court.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2. The 3 from Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Williams. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
To the right side. Thompson outside. They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thunder leading by 3. It's Holmgren, high post. Williams on the wing. On target from range. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence, who needs to keep hitting from downtown. Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
They double-team Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
I'm gonna make you pass that ball.
And here's Eason. To the paint. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Good work defensively by Dort. And now we've...
Man, it's too late for all this. All that bullshit strategy is over. Let's go, man. You try to do one player superhero shit, is over. Let's go. Come on. You had Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Şengün. You choose to use one nigga the whole game. Nigga, you suck.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Leading by 5. .27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch?
That's what happens when you use your whole team.
17 seconds left.
You win instead of just trying to use one nigga like he's Superman. It's not even Braun. You trying to use him like he Braun.
Oh, nails the triple.
I let you shoot those.